Hi guys, it's Daylight here, and today I'm going to be releasing a video where I react to my friends' unpopular K-pop opinions. I was going to do part 2 of precious underrated girl groups that are precious to me, even though they're not my ultimates, but that video would have taken longer to make, and I'm going to do that later. Because for the unpopular opinions video that I decided to do, I have to speak more than edit, while for the other video where I share with you precious underrated girl groups that are precious to me, even though they're not my ultimates, I have to do more editing than speaking, so that would have taken longer to make. So I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that you sub to me because I'll be releasing new videos soon, and I hope that you're respectful in the comments and that you share your opinions in the comments as well, so I know what your thoughts are on the K-pop industry and K-pop groups and stuff, and I can reply to them sharing my opinions. So without any time wasted, let's go into the video. So the first opinion is, don't blame on those famous groups because they are famous, blame the company who can't promote their idols well. The Beastie Boys performance has nothing to do with the opinion. I just added them because I needed to add a group in the opinion. And I don't really understand what my friend is trying to say, but I'm going to give my opinion anyways. It might be different from what he's trying to say in this opinion, but I will still give my opinion anyways. So I don't completely agree with the fact that companies who can't promote their idols well should be blamed for not promoting their idols well. Because if you look at popular groups like G-Fan, A-Pink, Kara, Tiara, Blackpink, EXO, GOT7, these groups, they come from companies who have at least had a budget to promote their idols, and they tried and they promoted their idols, and then they got super popular. The company got popular and the groups got popular. Even if the groups have had some, rocky bumps in the road when with the companies like mistreatment, mismanagement and stuff, they still are remembered by many people. And if you look at groups like BTS, they came from a small company, and they got popular because of their music and stuff, and because more people started checking them out, and they became worldwide popular. So saying that a company should be blamed who can't promote their idols well is wrong in the sense, because if you look at a lot of K-pop groups, they come from small companies who can't even who have a limited budget, so they can't really make a good song sometimes, or they can't really make a good MV, and they make a comeback after a year or so and not within the same year because they cannot promote their idols well due to the limited budget. And I know a lot of these companies shouldn't debut groups if they don't have a good enough budget to promote these idols every time, and then the group disbands within a year or two. But at least these companies are trying their best to promote the idols. So for small companies, it's wrong to say that companies should be blamed for not promoting their idols well, for small companies. But for big companies, it's completely okay to say that companies should be blamed for not promoting their idols well. Because if you look at Cube Entertainment, they don't promote CLC as much anymore as they promote G Idol since G Idol debuted, because CLC have debuted first and have had a good amount of comebacks, but ever since G Idol debuted, they focused so much of their attention on G Idols because G Idol were getting super popular, and now they are trying to promote CLC less and less. Like CLC in 2020 have had only one comeback, and that also within the end of 2020, like in September somewhere. And in 2019 they had 3 MVs. They didn't even have like a proper album or anything, but they all had just one single digital release, like 4 songs. From 2019 to 2020 they had only 4 songs, while G Idol had Lion. Oh my god, they had a mini album. They had Dumdy Dumdy. Then they even had a Hua comeback, and with the Hua and Lion, they both were mini albums, while CLC only had 4 MVs that were digital single releases, and not even like a mini album or something for us to enjoy some B-sides and stuff. So for a big company, it's completely okay to say that companies should be blamed for not promoting their idols well, because big companies have the money, have the budget, but they don't promote their idols well. If you look at a company like Wine Entertainment, they had a group named Shafla, and they tried to make good songs for Shafla, and Shafla only has 2 songs and 2 MVs, and those MVs are not that high quality, but the songs are really great. And ever since Wine Entertainment debuted Secret Number, and Secret Number got so much hype, they gave Secret Number a second comeback, and in that second comeback was an even better MV than the debut song, and it had B-sides and stuff. So I don't know what's wrong with Wine Entertainment. They should promote Shafla too, because I don't really know if Shafla is disbanded or they're promoting. And yeah, Vine Entertainment is becoming a bigger company and getting more of a budget because of secret numbers, and because they're giving them secret number comebacks, and secret number is getting better MVs. But Shuffler is not being promoted, and I don't know what's wrong with the company. So if it's a big company or a company that has budget to promote the group every time, then it's right to say that companies should be blamed for not promoting their idols well, but not for a small company, because a small company cannot promote their idols as well as big companies. So that's why it's not okay to say it for small companies, but for big companies it's okay to say it. The next opinion is, it's nice when a group releases an easy choreography. So my friend said that it's nice when a group releases an easy choreography, so that fans can learn the choreography easily and fans get attracted to the group more. And I completely agree with this, because I feel like if a group releases an easy choreography, at least for one comeback or for more comebacks, and don't try to perform to their fullest, and just have a nice chill laid back choreography that isn't too hard for fans to learn, or that isn't too hard but still eye catching. Like, when you see, when fans make a comeback, they promote on all shows. They promote on the K-pop, SBS, Inkigayo, and Mnet, and they also perform on Tong Tong TV. Then they do some side performances with Studio Choom, and then they go on reality shows, and then they perform the dance, and then they even do side performances like maybe small concerts or something, or they perform on tours. So if they have like an easy choreography to do for a comeback instead of a super hard one, then it makes it easier for the group to perform it live. Then the group won't feel tired during their performance or after their performance, and it would be nice to see a group have a nice chill laid back choreography instead of a super hard overworking choreography that will get them exhausted. Because as I said, they promote on every single live TV show, then they do side things and stuff. And if they had a more chill laid back choreography that doesn't require much effort, but they're still in synchronization and they still have eye-catching choreography, then they could still have an amazing comeback without having to put too much effort, that they get exhausted after the promotions, and that they start feeling tired or weak, or they start feeling pain in their legs or hands or something from overperforming. And like, also it would be amazing, because then the groups can focus on their vocals more performing live, and they won't have to focus on their dancing only, and then they can give their best performance vocally, and they can give their best performance even when they dance and stuff. Like, if you look at Mamamoo and Blackpink, they don't have super hard choreographies, but most of the time their choreographies are eye catching. Like, if you look at Mamamoo with Egotistic and Starry Night, if you look at Blackpink with Lovesick Girls, Pretty Savage, and Duru Duru Do, Kill This Love, all these songs have really nice choreographies. So like, groups like these that don't have super hard choreographies, they still give amazing performances live, and they still sing live, and they still do amazingly live. So it's nice that if a group releases an easy choreography for a comeback instead of a hard one all the time, so that they can don't overperform and get tired, and they can give the best comeback. And this way they can attract more fans, because the fans will see how nice and how easy their performance and the dance is, and how amazing they do it, even if the dance is not super hard and super tiring and exhausting. The next opinion from my other friend, she said that people always fight over that BTS got famous for their looks, but I think they got famous with their versatility and discography. Same with Blackpink, people always find a reason to hate them. I already replied to my friend on WhatsApp, but I will say the same thing I said to her. BTS did not get famous because of their looks, they got famous because of how talented they are and how different their music was. BTS came from a small company that was Big Hit, and Big Hit had a girl group named Glam before BTS, and Glam disbanded because of their scandal. And Glam were as popular in K-pop as how BTS is, or groups like Apink, G-Friend, Big Bang, GOT7, etc. Glam got views up to 5 million, like 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, but they weren't super popular. They were super underrated. And BTS got popular because of their looks. Like, BTS came from a company that was going bankrupt, and BTS would have disbanded if people didn't know they existed. BTS got famous because of their talents and their music, not their looks. Same goes for Blackpink. Blackpink got famous because of Duru Duru Do, and fans saw how different that was, and fans started sharing it with others, streaming it, and that's how it got super popular and got 1 billion views. If it was the case, if people say BTS got famous for their looks, then why aren't other groups who are super underrated that have super high quality looks, why aren't they popular? Why do you all want to think that BTS got famous for their looks? If you look at a girl group named a Girl Crush, they are a adult mature concept group, and they weren't forced into doing the mature concept. They wanted to do it. They themselves wanted to do it. So if you look at this group Girl Crush, they debuted with the song Memories. Bomi, Yona left the group. Zia and Terry, a Girl Crush. They are all gorgeous members. They are all super gorgeous and hot looking members, and they all are visuals. All the 4 members are visuals. Then why aren't they popular? They also are really good looking people. Why aren't they popular? Because it's not the looks. It's not the looks. They only have one song so far. That was the debut song Memories. So it's not the looks. They are not worldwide popular. They would have been worldwide popular too. But saying that BTS got famous because of their looks is completely false. Because if this was the case, then every single group that has amazing looks would have been popular by now. BTS got famous because of their diversity, their music, and their talent. I don't really stand BTS, and I'm not an army. But I know for a fact that BTS is talented, like Jungkook is talented, Jimin, Jin, RM, J-Hope, V, Sugar, all of them are talented. So saying that BTS got famous for their looks and saying that Blackpink got famous for their looks is wrong, because Blackpink and BTS are both talented, they both have amazing songs, and they both got famous because of their music, not because of their looks. So please stop thinking this rubbish before I come there and slap your face. Period. The next opinion is not all fanboys are stupid. If one fandom keeps shaming, insulting, defaming, and accusing another artist of a group, then that is a reason to speak up about it. I've never been experienced with a fan war, meaning that I've never experienced it personally on YouTube or anything. I don't use TikTok as much. I just started a TikTok account, and I don't use Twitter, so I never really experienced fan wars on YouTube, which is my main thing, or Instagram, which is the main thing I use for Kpop, or Facebook. I've never really experienced fan wars as per se, but I completely agree with this, that not all fan wars are stupid, because of the fact that some people take things too far. They get mad over the slightest things, and then they end up, hating on a group or hating on an idol or something for no reason. So sometimes fan wars get stupid because they start, they start hating on an idol for a color or something. They start hating on an idol because they have a similar dance or they have a similar song or something. So that is a stupid fan war. But not all fan wars are like that, because some fan wars go too far when they start sending death threats to an idol, when they start hating on an idol to the point that the idol gets anxiety. Like, so many hate comments flood about the idol or the group, and the group feels sad. Now that is a really bad fan war, because they are hurting the idol. There's also fan wars where they shame the idol, where they fat shame the idol, or where they, make fun of the idol's looks or appearances, or say the idol is talentless. That is a really bad fan war. Those type of fan wars should be paid more attention to. Not all fan wars are stupid. Not all fan wars revolve around people, getting mad over the smallest things. There are fan wars that are much worse than that are much scarier than that. And these fans who start these fan wars are crazy, because they lead group fans of different groups to, fight with each other, hate on each other, and do things that shouldn't be done, because all the fans of every single group in K-pop should be living peacefully and should, be respectful of other groups instead of hating on them. So the last opinion is that not every comeback needs to be iconic. So the last opinion is basically a rearranged opinion of an opinion my friend gave, which I added in the video, which was about K-pop easy choreographies. So I took a new opinion out of that and made my own opinion. So this last opinion is basically my opinion. It's not any of my friends' opinions. And the Girl Crush performance added in the background is not related to the opinion. I just added them because I needed a video for the background. So my opinion is that I feel like a lot of K-pop songs go underrated because of the fact that they're not iconic enough. A lot of K-pop groups and soloists and K-bands and boy groups and girl groups, they go underrated because their songs are not iconic enough. Like, I know for a fact that a lot of the times K-pop groups, soloists and bands, they go underrated because of the fact that their songs are not high quality, or their MVs are not high quality coming from a small company. So I feel like a lot of fans don't stream because they look for MVs. Because I've seen a lot of underrated K-pop girl group MV in the comments. I've seen that people be like, the song is great but the MV is not good. What were the people thinking when shooting this MV or stuff like that? Like, a lot of the time people will criticize the MV but still like the song. So a lot of the time people, they don't like the song MV but they like the song. So I feel like another reason could be that the song is not iconic enough, because whenever I see a KTuber recommend K-pop songs or K-pop B-sides or talk about their favorite choruses, their favorite pre-choruses, share their playlist videos, share their Spotify playlist videos, rank K-pop groups in different categories, talk about stage outfits, talk about K-pop groups, talk about K-pop performances, or like talk about their favorite lines in K-pop songs or their favorite shots in MVs or beautiful shots in MVs. A lot of the time they will do popular K-pop groups, and whenever they do add an underrated K-pop group, it will be the same ones: Bandit, Dream Note, Cherry Bullet, April, Nature, etc. I don't think they've ever actually added an underrated group from a small company. Maybe because they want views and they want clicks and they want subs. Maybe that's why they stick with popular groups and they do K-tube for that. I only know like maybe a handful of K-pop tubers who actually promote underrated groups besides me. Because when I seen people, they reacted to 2020 K-pop debuts, a lot of K-tubers, they added K-pop groups that had passed a million views, like groups like Stacy, Secret Number, um, Crazy, Luna Solar, Signature, and groups like these with good MVs from good companies that had high quality MVs. But I've only seen a handful of channels that reacted to every single K-pop debut, including K-pop debuts like Uriel, Asomdi, Floria, Makka Makka, Chic and Idol, etc., like groups from small companies. I've never seen all the K-tubers do this, only a handful. So maybe that's the reason that K-pop groups go underrated, because they're uniconic enough for K-tubers or for people to promote them. Because I've even seen when people do videos like K-pop lyrics that are meaningful, or K-pop lyrics that are something, do something to my soul or something like that. When they do those videos, that I've been seeing a trend lately, a lot of the time they were adding popular K-pop groups and a very few underrated groups. And for me, I feel like not every single K-pop song needs to be iconic, and not every single K-pop song needs to be amazing enough for people to like them, stream them and promote them, because they come from small companies and they will release a song within their budget. So people should try and listen to every K-pop group and try to promote them. Even if they don't like the song, they should still recommend the songs to other people. They should still, you know, watch out for the group. Maybe they'll make a better comeback in the future. They shouldn't just see the group and then forget about them, that they ever existed, because their song is not good or memorable or iconic enough. Like, that's what I hate about people, is that most of the time they'll only be promoting popular groups and they'll only be promoting underrated groups from good companies that have passed a million views. I just hate it that people don't want to even try checking out underrated K-pop. Underrated K-pop is not bad. A lot of groups do have some low quality underproduced songs, but a lot of groups have amazing songs. I can recommend you so many groups that have amazing songs: V Girls, Precious, Boto Pass, I Love, Chic and Idol, ICU, Chic Angel, Flow Sister, New Way, and a lot of plenty girl groups that have amazing songs. You just need to check them out. They don't need to have good MVs. They don't need to be iconic enough for you. They don't need to be high quality. You just need to support them no matter what. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and I hope that you sub to me. Bye. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed and I hope that you sub to me, and I hope that these opinions weren't triggering to you, especially the last one, because the last one I really go off when I talk about underrated K-pop groups and stuff. I really go off because I get really annoyed at when people don't want to, check out underrated groups. I try my best to promote them and I try my best so that people check them out, because a lot of underrated K-pop groups are really good. So I hope that none of these opinions were triggering to you, and I hope that you don't hate me for them, and I hope that you continue subbing to me, because I'll be releasing more videos soon. I released this video because the other video planned would have taken too long to make, and I wanted to release a video to J-Light for a video. So whenever I want to release a video, I always think of doing unpopular K-pop opinions because I'm really good at that and I really have different opinions when it comes to making K-pop videos. So bye, stay safe, wash your hands, and wear masks and keep yourself safe from COVID. That's all I can say. Follow the rules and you'll be safe. Bye, stay safe.